And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Doncic looking it over to the paint. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now, here's Doncic. Outside Durant. Overhealed. Durant, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Here's McGrady. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Now here's Johnson. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Hartenstein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's KD for 3. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And there's no shot Durant can't hit. Has an amazing touch from way outside the arc.
That's what he's doing there.
Doncic outside. The rebound by Hield. Williams in the post. They kick out to Hield. And the rejection by Giannis. McGrady outside. Towns the screen. Tries again. A shot by McGrady, no good. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. There's the drive. Count the basket. McGrady's got his second bucket.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with a nice feed.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Giannis. Johnson outside. Puts up a 3. And once again off the mark by Indianapolis. It's stolen by Hartenstein. It's Durant on the wing. And here's Johnson outside. Rebound by Albuquerque.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And good that time. KD's got 5 points so far.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
Pass to Hield. Knocked away. Durant with the steal. Here's Hartenstein. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Towns in the corner. Back to Doncic. Here's McGrady. He's defended by Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Albuquerque leads by only 1. Let's take a quick break now. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Davis up top. Out to Edwards. Edwards slashing in. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Antetokounmpo, still without a basket. And Tatum launches it from deep. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. No good with the layup. Right side, Edwards. Pass to Williams. To the middle. Williams looking around. Shot clock at 5. Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Banchero's got his first points of the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Indianapolis?
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And such a great job of being active and aggressive with their hands. They're just putting ball handlers on their heels.
Albuquerque trails by 3. Out to Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
And once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Here's Banchero. Great D that time from Howard. And Albuquerque with the possession. Back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
Irving looking for an opening. .107 left to play here in the second quarter. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Screen by Howard. 13 feet away. Outside Williams. Albuquerque needs to get a shot off here. And that one is good. Now it's a 6-point Albuquerque lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Hield. And Tatum pulls it down. The shot and game clock separated by 4. The kick out to Irving. Banchero with the screen. And once again off the mark by Indianapolis. On the wing, Hield. Outside Williams. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Albuquerque with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And to the Kumbo inside. Here's Hartenstein. And the rejection by Towns.
A firm denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous length.
McGrady outside. And there's the drive. Johnson with the rebound.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. Doing it with style. McGrady punishing D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Johnson goes in. Outside for KD. They get it again. Here's Hartenstein. Lays it up off the glass. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul. In for Indianapolis.
Here's McGrady. 10 points for him. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You know, you gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Durant drains it from distance.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
And that bucket by KD is why he is so lethal. Durant can straight up save possession.
Outside Irving. Back to Banchero. Indianapolis needs to get off a shot here. Doncic, no good. Albuquerque leading by 3. Here's McGrady. They kick out to Hill. Down low. Here's Towns. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
And the basket by Edwards.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Edwards with it. Outside, KD. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Williams. No good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. Albuquerque out in front. They're up by 5. And time to step aside quickly. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Parker. Inside. Here's Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got his first basket.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it. Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. It's Williams with the drive. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
KD looking around. It's tipped. And now the pass break. Banchero with the ball. To the left wing. Williams with the block. And it's Heel off the drive. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Pass to Williams. No good on that one. Great defense that time from Banchero. Giannis inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
He hits both from the stripe. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. There's a screen by Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now McGrady. And it's blocked. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Out to Doncic. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
Doncic right side. Towns the screen. Healed outside. Driving inside. There's Williams. They kick out to Heel. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Kicks it out to Johnson. It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Hartenstein. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And Albuquerque making a change here.
Number 2.
Towns, the screen. Back to Williams. They need this one.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Indianapolis with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And that's an intentional foul.
Fourth team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Williams for 3, and it's Indianapolis with the rebound, and he commits the intent.
I find it peak and I don't. In the kitchen, babe, leave me alone. I put ting and I heat up the stove. They got their eggs all up in one basket. Told them be smart, we ain't equally yoked. They can't speak to the watch them go weaker than knees are hello. They always want to catch up on reason, but the peas is the reason that I won't. How you get the least if you've been through the most? It beats me, I suppose. I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And it's Kansas City to start out. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA. Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Johnson. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Durant inside. Misses the baby hook. And Worthy has got it here for Kansas City. It's a three-point game. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Here's to Hartenstein. Back to Doncic. To the inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
So both teams changing it up here.
First team foul. Substitution on the floor.
Doncic outside. Hield outside. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Halliburton. And the layup is good. Halliburton's got 6.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
The 3 for Doncic. Out of bounds. Kansas City takes possession.
Substitution on the floor.
1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kansas City leading by 7.